is up, everyone? Welcome, my YouTube family, ZeroHp family, Mason.
Squad. Hello.
Dude.
Hello.
So, we're recording this on the day of its release. My God.
My God.
Mason is here for the podcast.
I'm here.
I figured this would be really cool to have him here because he just kind of is playing, as if you listen to our podcast, he just started playing he just started playing on PC.
I dipped my toes in.
He's installed it, you know, I think you started a campaign, right? But nothing great, like 30 minutes,
finished
right?
a tutorial.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, barely played the game, still totally new to the franchise, but he was here for the podcast. I'm like, dude, you should join me for this recording, and you can see some of the game as far as just the gameplay. So, I played, this is Tim right here. Tim is playing as the Beastmen. Basically, think Minotaurs for the most part. You can kind of see their units here.
Oh, okay.
So he's got these, they're like half man, half like goat kind of dudes. These fucking Minotaurs, dude, they're so badass.
Jesus Christ.
And so, the way the game breaks down is, you've got infantry, right? Just foot soldiers.
Yeah.
And then they have different weapons that give them different abilities. Kind of like a role-playing game.
Okay.
So, with your spearmen, they're good against larger foes because you have the reach, right? So they can take the bigger monsters down. And then you've got your axemen. They're good against other infantry. Okay. And so it's like rock paper scissors, but with more options.
A lot of rocks, a lot of paper.
Yeah, a lot of different kinds of rocks and papers and scissors. But so you try to build a balanced army that can either kind of counter a little bit of everything, or when you really get into the game, especially with Warhammer, all of the factions are so much different from one another.
Yeah.
That when you know that you're going up against the vampires, you want to bring this and this. You know what I mean? It's you want to specialize your army to counter what the best things that they bring. So I'm playing as the Vampire Counts. One of my favorite factions. You'll love these fucking guys, dude. They are army of the undead. These guys are really good infantry for them. They're called the Grave Guard. So when you see they have shields, it counts for their melee defense and all that stuff. So there's a lot of detail to it. But this is my primary part of my army here. I have spearmen in the back because I knew he was going to be bringing big dudes. Minotaurs are big motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So I brought a bunch of spearmen and I put them in the back so that when the fighting starts, I can tell them to go wherever the big enemy units are. A ton of the Grave Guard. I've got these fucking guys right here.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Crypt Horrors. They run in with these homemade bone maces.
Yeah.
And they just fucking kill everything, dude. I have to have a legendary lord, so I went with Heinrich Kemmler here, who's a necromancer. Right? So I don't have a vampire lord.
Wasn't Kemmler the one you were telling me about who got added in, right?
He
in a DLC.
He was always in the game, but they added to him. They added a part of his lore, which I'm not the best Warhammer lore guy. I don't know that much about it, but apparently there was this. In this world, the Chaos Warriors are these fucking. They're like the demons, right? And they invade the world or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So there was this dead Chaos Warrior that Heinrich Kemmler bound to him. So he's a badass demon, and he's undead, and he's a slave, and he can summon him. And he's just this great melee.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're gonna go ahead and start playing. I also have a bunch of cavalry over here. I've got a bunch of Black Knights. I was hiding them in the woods, so you can hide units. So these guys are completely hidden. But Tim figured I would do that, and he put some infantry guys in here.
Jesus.
These guys are not gonna win this fight. My cavalry's gonna win. But it doesn't matter. He didn't do it because he wanted to beat the cavalry. He did it so I couldn't use them. They're going to be stuck here fighting these assholes for who knows how long. So I can't use them. So that was a really good move. But I had some tricks up my own sleeve. And you can just see, I just love watching armies. I've got zombies. They're throwaway units. They do nothing. They're shit, but they get in the way.
They get in the way.
That's what they're there for. We've got bats.
Whoa. Jeez. It's horrifying.
Yeah, so he was moving up my flank, so I kind of kept these guys ahead of my army so that I could. They're nice because they can get in front of so he charging these guys right there. So I used the bats. The bats again, they're not going to kill it. Not everything you're trying to do is just kill the enemy. They're just there to tie them up so they can't attack my units while I'm fighting advance. All will perish. Ever so slowly. the whole army moving up. I was trying to move up on him because there's no real advantage to either person. You know, high ground can help, you know, when you have it. But we're both pretty much in the same position, so I figured I'd move up on him, but I had just realized, oh my god, look at this. These cavalry are just completely tied up in the top. So they're stuck. I'm trying to get them out of there at first, but they're getting stuck, so they're going to start becoming huge fight. Black Knights are in here, there's like a really cavalry unit, some of the heavy cavalry, and you see your flag starting to white they're about to run. Now, undead does not, they don't have morale, they don't run, they don't feel fear. Yeah. So, gonna see the charge here.
Oh god!
Right through my guys here. So what I should have done, I've got my spearman here. But that's the problem, is that your focus, you have to get better at, I have to improve at micromanaging. You know what I mean? Like, you got this big ass army and you're moving it, and if you look away for a second, you get charged by fucking, chariots. And I didn't react very well to it. But I do have my spearman coming into the fight. But then he comes in, these guys on the front here, charges down. So not a great start for Ian. But I'm working it. Fight here. Beat my unit over this fight. Great guard, so there's all these different things to think about. Like, some units have I fucking like this game, dude. Look at this. Oh, that was a magic spell right there. He just he has a Beast Horde shaman that just cast a spell that just annihilates those monsters right there.
What's with the like rift chair?
That's a spell that being cast right there. Just chopping through these zombies. The zombies don't do shit. Like, I didn't bring them so that they would be badass. Yeah. They just get in the way and cause them to fight. Look at this minotaur. Just wrecking fucking house. Oh my god, minotaurs, dude. They're so ridiculous. They're really tough. I would have needed like some really good I'm moving some more troops up. So this is why I kept these spearmen in the back, because I can now I'll start, you'll see me start sending them to where I see large units.
Yeah.
Legendary road coming over here. Sending in some more grave guards to help fight. Here there's just like little kind of mini battles in every direction. But there's just too many instances of me not too many instances of me not seeing something like, oh shit, I should have moved this in. Oh man, I should have moved this in. And this fight gets real close, man. This is a crazy fight.
So you think if you would have been able to like micromanage?
If I had improved, I could have won. Look at this dude. Look at this unit sitting here. You know what I mean? Because I'm off. Right now I'm here. I'm clicking here. And I'm going over here. And I'm clicking here. That's just a skill that I need. Total War game. This still ended up being a really close fight. It looks like it's not close right now. There's still this fucking battle. My Blood Knights. These guys are like some of the best cavalry in the whole game. So they're winning the fight. I mean, I win this fight eventually. And by the time I come out of it, all my cavalry is half or less dead, and they're useless. And I couldn't use them right now. I got exactly what I wanted, which is him all locked up in the middle. And I needed this cavalry to come down here and boom, and have in the back. But he had he was ready for it. So what I needed to do was put my cavalry here. That's fine, put them here, but then put some infantry units here, and you know what I mean, or some bats, and just bog them down and move them out of the way as quickly as possible. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. Look at this disgusting chaos creature. What? Yeah, chaos creature is just like fucking mega boys. So here is Krell, the guy that you can summon behind where people summon. So he's going out against his legendary lord. And they're just having this big boss fight. Yeah, they're just fighting each other. And then this motherfucker, I had no way to fight him. He's basically, he's like an artillery.
Yeah.
So the undead, the vampires have no range, no archers.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really hard. Like if I had archers, I would just would have concentrated fire on him and killed him. But I didn't account for taking him out. He made a lot of damage. Just fighting him, destroying his building. This battle going on here. My guys are using here.
So you're both the factions. I don't want to say
his or not.
His or not. It's like those other factions, like four faces.
The chaos.
The ooze coming out. So what is really the difference between factions?
Oh, I mean the way that they play is completely different, especially on the campaign map. But like the difference being, they're chaos spawn. They can basically. So there are things that link. I mean, it is a world with its own history and stuff. So there are things that link a lot of the stuff together. I mean, chaos is basically hell, and the gods of hell resent the mortal world, and they do everything they can to make sure that the mortal world is destroyed. They don't even care about, like, they don't want to rule. They just want to utterly destroy it.
Standard god practice.
Standard, yeah, god or devil practices, and. So the Beastmen are like the Skaven, lore-wise, in the sense that they existed before Chaos came around, but they're not very intelligent. Like they don't bring cities and have governments and all this. So they're very like they're extremely golden, and they worship stuff. And they don't even know what they're worshiping.
Right.
So like they're worshiping like the Great Beast God. The Great Beast God is actually a Chaos Lord who's using their primal rage against the civilized nations of the world. Same with the Skaven. The Skaven worship these rat gods, but they're not rat gods. They're the Chaos gods, and they do it. They manipulate these like lesser beings.
It basically controls everything.
Chaos controls all the forces, throughout the world. Now the undead are different, and you could go real far.
Yeah.
But the undead are basically like a product of the first necromancer, where he learned how he was trying to become immortal. He learned how to become immortal, but it came at a cost. Other people that he knew that were his close allies became vampires, and so the vampire race was born. So they're more tied into like politics and stuff. Like the vampires, they're more like political power. And they play totally different. Like the Beastmen and the undead play nothing alike on the campaign map. They all have different strengths, different weaknesses. It just completely depends on how you use them. Which is what makes Warhammer like maybe objectively the best for the war games in some way, is that all the factions are so varied from I'm not hurting it at all. All will perish. Oh, it's not even sword. It's fucking
Stop.
It's completely
Oh my god.
But at the end of the day, if we look at the fight here, like
it's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm holding out in the center of things, and so I was thinking here, I'm like, damn, these guys all start to come back. So like sometimes your units will run, but then they'll find their courage again. So you can get them coming back here. Ooh, that charge!
How do you find your courage inside?
Well, I meant my guys.
Yeah.
These are crypt cores. Yeah, the cool thing about the undead units, the vampire units, is you can all of them cause fear, which lower the morality of the troops constantly. So it's a nice, if you can do something that normally causes fear, like flanking, you're getting a bonus on top of that. You can make the whole army rout, which is scary. Now, not the Beastmen. The Beastmen probably have so dumb. It's like, run, kill, skeleton man. But when you're fighting,
there's no fear.
Yeah, exactly. But when you're fighting, humans of the Empire,
that's what I was gonna ask. So if you're playing like chaos, it's humans. You have that advantage.
Yeah, if I'm playing as the vampire counts versus humans, yeah, I have a huge advantage there. I mean, they have some great units, and if they start to win the battle, they'll still be inspired, and they won't. It's a good balance system. But what it does is, like, if you play your cards right, and you can like flank them, get behind them, and sandwich them and stuff, they'll run a lot quicker because they're mentally prepared. They're scared right from the beginning.
Yeah.
You just have to. And then I came in here and I started like blasting spells because there's a lot of magic in this game. It's really, really cool. Some people don't like it.
Darkest magic to me!
Ooh, that big white all over the ranks there. The spells are really cool. Some of them look really beautiful. Like the sky, giant.
Oh, that like tear in the earth.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Which is really cool artwork. But he's in his over here like, motherfucker! I'm coming for you!
Magic there.
I was like, run! Because my general is not very strong, like health-wise.
Physically.
Yeah, physically he's a weak little bit. So there's no more tactics anymore now. I'm just like just got all my units kind of bundled up, whatever I have left. I'm just trying to send as many spells as I can, but I was running really low on
that's all you have left?
Yeah, this is the but look at all his guys running.
Yeah.
So that is a little bit of fear, but here they're coming back. So like I took him. God, I took him right there. Arrows. So I could have fixed it, and I gotta get constant. I'm not a great. I never get tired of that, man. It's so cool. These Minotaurs are some of the best things. Yeah, they're like tanks, and I don't mean RPG. I mean tanks that roll over things, man. They're insane. Look, these are still. This is just about over now. Just had a few more minutes, and I was pretty much out of magic. I didn't have any more winning magic, so if I had more magic, I could have sent him to the fray because of all the stuff. I was like, fuck it, go get him, boy. Go get him, old man. Get him.
Oh god, he's like front kicking.
Yeah, the animation is just running. You can see all the little stuff coming up.
Yeah.
So, because the undead never run away, the weaker your lord gets, they start to crumble. Because the lord he's the one who summoned them all, so if he dies, the whole army dies.
Right.
So that's why you're starting to see them fall apart.
Okay.
He can. I mean, he is a legendary lord, so he can take damage, but I mean, he's only been in the fight for like 20 seconds. He's already half health.
Yeah, true.
And look at that go down there.
Oh, poor guy.
And that was the fight, everyone. So, really, 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 really close. I almost had him if I just had done a couple more things differently. And he hadn't have tied up my cavalry. That was the key right there. Yeah. If I had cavalry running free across this, just smashing in the back of his flanks, I would have won this battle hands down. But I fucked up, and he didn't. He made better moves than I did. So
you got a valiant defeat.
Yes.
The enemy is as broken as you.
Yep. So that was this Friday's Total War battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
With special guest.
Yeah, dude, Mason. I hope maybe you and I can do that sometime.
I'm inspired.
It's such a fun game.
It looks like a blast. My favorite part would literally, like you said, just be watching them collide into each
other.
Oh,
that never gets old. Yeah, dude, I've been doing that since like 2007 or whatever the fuck I first played this series.
That panning shot.
Oh, it's all I play the game for at the end of the day.
So good.
It's fantastic. So, all right, guys, we will catch you next Friday. Have a great frickin' weekend.
Later.
Later.